Hi, I'm Graham Fuchs, founder and CEO at Knexus. You're about to see a short sample of Knexus Digital's content, which is helping our users achieve success in digital marketing. I hope you find it interesting.
Moving from the world of flash mobs into the slightly more serious world of politics, MPs are very keen to exploit online as a way of getting their message out. And with all the interest in whether we're in a recession or a depression, and whether Gordon Brown is saving the banks or saving the world, it's interesting to look at what the Labour Party has been doing. Gordon Brown has his own blog. One of our key metrics here might be how up to date it is, and it seems the last time it was updated was over 2.5 months ago. So Gordon's clearly quite busy saving the world to be able to comment here. Often with social media, we want to look at kind of responsiveness and how quickly we can get a message out here. It's slightly unclear what the message is here that's really being put out. Particularly when you look at something like politics, it's not just about the quantity of getting a message out, it's very much about quality and sentiment. And we can start to benchmark that by looking at the kind of authority that blogs are recognised for, and that's based on how much dialogue's happening, how many times those blogs are referenced from other blogs. Gordon Brown's blog not doing very well at the moment, so maybe the benchmark here is to get a bit more engagement on this blog, more frequent comments, and maybe by getting more users engaged, that will help to raise awareness and get that message out. Another sense of benchmarking in the political space is we need to look at, well, who are our competitors? There's lots of competing messages out there. So just looking at Google Trends, we can start to get a sense of how Gordon Brown is performing versus David Cameron in terms of references for news stories on the bottom and the number of people that are searching for them, which shows kind of their direct interest in what's going on. Real challenge here is monitoring whether it's good or bad feedback. It's quite subjective. So when we look at this kind of monitoring, there's always a bit more of a human edge to look at. Interestingly, John Prescott's blog is actually doing really well at the moment, and that's because he's probably a lot more off message, so actually that's generating a lot more comment, a lot more interaction with users. So the balance there for our political press office, is it better to have a blog that's very successful in generating interest, but that's hard to control the message, or do we want a blog that's very on message, very controlled, but generates less interest? So our benchmarking is really about understanding sentiment here.
We hope you enjoyed our experts' insights. To find out more about upcoming digital marketing topics featured in Knexus Digital, go to www.knexusgroup.com/webinars.